still coming hot off the trail of one WrestleMania 31 and Monday Night Raw 1000 and something.
So yeah, some number that we don't know.
I think. And we're getting into the middle. We're getting into the gravy of it all.
Get a drum roll.
Yeah, I like it. We are at...
Yeah, that's the beat real quick.
The midweek wrap-up. And stealing a line from this guy next to me, we're going to start off like we do every week with main event.
Hey, that's what I usually say. And opening up main event, we had Stardust taking on Jack Swagger. This match went way longer than we expected, but it was good.
It was.
A lot of really good action between these two. Stardust, they're really pushing that character.
I know
which
what I
is cool.
liked.
What? Go for it.
Okay. I was going to wait till we got kind of there, but when Jack Swagger went for the Swagger Bomb and Stardust just like kicked his leg.
Oh, yeah.
It was like laying down.
He
and just like kicked his leg out.
Like, that's the great thing about Stardust is he just has some really like weird offense. Like the way he does things is just, it's weird but effective.
I call it the starfish kick.
Starfish kick?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you just come up with that?
Maybe.
Or
maybe I've been doing it for weeks and you just haven't noticed.
Anyway, that's what I liked in this match a lot.
Yeah, it was really cool. They're definitely really, really playing hardcore to the Stardust character.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really putting it over.
That Cody thing is still going. So it's going to be interesting to see if they ever bring that back around to the storyline of somebody trying to snap him out of the Cody Rhodes. Or back to Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Let's not feed Gold Dust to Rusev.
Yeah, I
Let's
was
do
really hoping that they were going to pick up the storyline right after Mania. Turns out that doesn't look like it's going to be the case.
Yeah, guys, get your head out of your asses. One match isn't going to ruin a feud.
Yeah.
If that was the case,
I mean,
they would have scrapped any of the various Randy Orton John Cena feuds.
Well, and don't get me wrong, because it paid off. But really, if we're judging crowd reaction to one match, Roman Reigns should not have been in the main event. WrestleMania.
Exactly.
But they stuck through it, and it paid off in a fantastic way. So
now, if you would have just stuck through with that, and imagine if we had Goldust and Stardust at Mania, I think they would have put on a great fucking match.
It would have just added to the show. Stardust ends up getting the win, hitting the crossroads on Jack Swagger.
Yeah.
Or the cross enters Galaxy Highways, because he doesn't go by roads anymore.
Then we had Paige and Evil Emma taking on Cameron and Summer Rae. Cameron making some improvements.
Yeah.
I was very impressed. Her and Summer were very color coordinated in their tag team, really getting, actually making a cohesive look.
Yeah, that was cool.
And both girls were on point, and they were really holding their own against Paige and Emma.
Summer, not her strongest showing.
Yeah, she seems to be kind of on the downhill slope as
I really liked Summer when she first started, but
yeah, I remember her first match, her and Fandango teaming up, she was really good.
Did you just forget how to wrestle, Summer?
Yeah. Of course, there's not many bad things you can say about Paige and Emma.
They're super solid wrestlers.
This is one of the things too is getting things that are so split apart. Because we haven't seen Emma do anything main roster for quite a while.
Yeah.
She's been doing her shtick over NXT.
Which we'll get to that in a second.
Doing the Emma's not so happy kind of thing anymore. And I think they're really playing off of what she was doing on NXT at the end of the current set of tapings. Because she didn't come out doing the bubbly Emma dance kind of thing. She was very straightforward, walked to the ring, did an arm side to side type thing, and was very serious in the ring.
Yeah. Paige and Emma pick up the win after Paige hits a super kick on Cameron and then gets her to tap out to the Scorpion Crosslock.
Not the PTO. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I'm not
kill
going to
STFO.
I'm not going to call call that.
STFU.
And then in our main event, we had the Lucha Dragons taking on the Ascension.
We need more of the Lucha Dragons, just fucking everywhere.
Yeah. No, the Lucha Dragons have had a phenomenal week. 3 matches this week, actually.
Yeah.
With their Raw match, main event, and they had a match on NXT. So, I mean, they're just fucking everywhere, which is awesome. You know,
I just want to say, I want to see more of Callisto.
Yeah.
Yeah. Callisto ends up picking up the win, hitting the Selena del Sol on Victor again, just like he did on Raw. So yeah, they're really coming off that high that they got. They had a huge reaction on Raw.
Huge.
And so it's, you know, they're just, it's a new,
like,
exciting
bigger than
team.
Callisto.
Well, there's a lot of things bigger than Callisto.
Let's list them.
Everything that isn't smaller than Callisto.
You managed to nail that list in one item.
Check. Yeah, Lucha Dragons
I'm
pick
gonna
up the
remind you
win.
to write my shopping list for me next time.
Alright.
He's going to look at the thing. It's all the things Thomas likes. Sweet!
Yeah, Lucha Dragons pick up the win in the main event of main event. Moving on to Lucha Underground.
Let's have the Lucha Dragons be here. Just have them everywhere.
That'd be okay.
That'd be good.
I'd like to see Callisto get on there. Callisto to tangle it up with like Drago or Phoenix.
Fuck yeah, dude. We open up Big Rick debuts 2 new characters to the Lucha Underground roster. We have Killshot and the Mac, a.k.a. Willie Mac, favorite of yours from the indie scene.
Yeah.
Dario Cuarta considers investing in adult-sized diapers after this segment.
Well, yeah, I mean, with 3 very angry black men standing around you,
Yeah.
you probably would too.
This is fucking racist.
There were 3 angry black men standing around him. Were there not?
Yes. But
So-
I wasn't paying attention to the race. There were just 3 large angry men
All right.
who happened to be black.
I still...
That didn't add to the fear factor at all for me. But what really got Cueto's blood going is they both, Killshot and Mac, walked over and
Touched his boobs.
they pinned him down to his chair, and Big Rick moved in almost as if he was going to cigar him in the eye because Rick says that he's pretty sure Cueto was the one behind the hit.
Yeah,
Which
and,
I thought was like way established already.
Yeah, these guys don't watch their own show.
hunch.
No. And Cueto goes, wait. Yeah, okay, I'm getting ready to debut new trios tag titles, and I'm starting a tournament. And what if I put the 3 of you as a trio in the tournament
In the first match.
And so
Big Rick's like, I still might burn you.
Yeah, but I'll.
But I might not.
We'll see how this goes. In this
Also,
tournament.
Killshot is Shane Strickland.
Yes.
For any of you who knows, spent a lengthy time as the CZW Wired champion.
Yep.
Pretty sure he lost to the current champion, Joe Gacy.
Oh. Yeah. Our first match, we had Johnny Mundo taking on Angelico.
This was
2 extremely athletic dudes.
Really cool.
Yeah, it was like everything that you want out of a movie fight scene
Yeah.
in a wrestling match.
The whole first 2 minutes was just straight it was absolutely just stunt
Straight
work.
like this.
A lot of this.
Yeah. Having not seen a lot of
You can't see his
Angelico,
feet, but he's pretending to
seeing how tall he is and how flippy he is was really cool.
Yeah, I mean the 2 of them were able to play off of each other because Johnny Mundo uses that parkour style, and Angelico is just super athletic. He's got just the crazy dives and everything. There was a great spot where Mundo was using his parkour and latching onto the gated guardrail and hopped over it and was doing moonsaults and stuff. It was just, there was a whole bunch of flippy doodah moves, and both of them were able to really showcase their varying styles of athleticism. Mundo ends up getting the win, hitting the end of days on Angelico. Angelico was going for a move, and Mundo kicked him, or either stopped him up on the top turnbuckle and ended up making him back bump right in placement for the end of days, or end of the world. I mean,
That would be a hard move for
Yeah.
Mundo to do to a much taller man.
Yes. Really awesome opening match. Then we find out that...
Setting the bar high for the episode.
Yes, it was. We find out that Black Lotus has been training with the guy that kidnapped her. Pretty much, she was going to kill whoever this person is in the cage.
Cueto's prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this person
then
who
she's
we
like,
now...
thank God I didn't kill him
Yeah.
because now I'm training to be able to kill him better.
Yeah, the person that ended up, like, pretty much saving her from making a mistake is... His name is El Dragon Azteca. And he's been training her, giving her, training her in his particular fighting style.
In Kill Bill-esque montages.
Yeah, it was an interesting choice. Still sticking with that
This is one of
movie-esque
those
feel.
storylines that I keep forgetting about until they bring it up once every 3 episodes.
Yeah, it hasn't been nearly as prominent as a lot of the other storylines have. Then we had a backstage segment where Mundo had a conversation with El Patron.
Birdie.
Both of them, kind of taking jabs at each other. Patron saying, I forgot how funny you were. Actually, I completely forgot about you. And then it was very personal. Pride versus
Very
pride.
rude.
And Patron pretty much saying that if Mundo ever gets a shot at the Lucha Underground Championship, that he'll be right behind him to get a shot afterwards.
Yeah.
Then we have Dario setting up Sexy Star in the trios tag team tournament, giving her the tag team. Her trios team is now her, Superfly, and Pentagon Jr.
So very ragtag team.
Yeah.
And they'll be facing Big Rick's team in the main event.
Which I think they're going with the name The Fam.
Did they say that?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think I heard that. Makes sense because the Mac
and the Mac are
the Mac is supposed to be Rick's cousin.
Yeah.
And I mean, knowing what Pentagon Jr.'s been doing to all of his opponents lately, he doesn't really seem like much of a team player.
Yeah,
No.
Cueto foreshadows and tells Sexy Star that this match might be her big break.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Then we have match 4.
2 extra duns on that.
We have match 4 of the best of 5 series between Drago and Aerostar.
This was a cool match.
Very much, we're just reminded how good these two are every week.
Yeah.
Every time they have a match.
Aerostar ballerina twirls on the ropes.
And Drago with his he can
Being a
flip.
dragon.
He can...
Being a literal dragon.
I don't think he's a literal dragon.
He is.
You sure?
Yeah, he's a dragon who dresses up like a human to wrestle.
And does Lucha Libre.
Yeah.
Oh, alright.
It's a very
He's
small
not,
dragon.
he's not a human who dresses up like a dragon. That would be stupid.
Drago ends up defeating Aerostar with a real clutch rolling pin.
Yeah.
It's just got him...
We'll call it the banana split cradle.
Yeah, he's got him... There's no way he's getting out of this pin.
And Drago needs it because he's already down a fall, and if Aerostar won, the best of 5 series would be over.
Yeah, so this puts them at 2-2. The next person to win the final match will take the series and will get the unique opportunity given by Dario Cueto.
Yeah.
There's a lot of animosity at the end of this match. They shake hands, but then they're right in each other's face, and they're ready to go at it again. So it'll be interesting to see what happens in their next match.
Breaking news that came to me just now via Twitter that has nothing to do with this at all. Chuck Taylor has just arrived in England. Beware, ladies. He is single.
Oh. Sounds dangerous.
Then Dario Cueto makes another trio for a match next week. He puts
This is gonna be fun.
He puts
That's
the
all I have to
unlikely
say.
group of Son of Havoc, his former girlfriend Evilise, and the
Awkward third wheel.
The awkward third wheel and Helico. All 3 of which have not been impressive in singles action, and so Dario's hoping that they can impress him in trios action. We'll see them next week.
I mean, even the fact that that these 3 as a combustible element in a melodramatic sort of way is going to be extremely entertaining. The three of them individually are also very fun to watch.
Yes.
So it's going to be really interesting to see who and how they go against.
They're probably gonna have some like crazy upset win in this tournament.
Probably.
Just because they are that just. It's that team that shouldn't work, and so they will. Then we have our main event. Pentagon Jr. starting off by saying that, talking to his master, saying that, even though they gave me these weak partners, I'm going to win the Trios tag titles. And, he's been... I'm really interested to find out who his master is, and I hope I hope we get that reveal soon. But then we have the 6-person tag match.
This match was really cool.
Yeah, a lot. God, so many chops. Just everyone just wanted to hit each other really fucking hard.
Yeah.
Wow, like that. No. Oh, Jesus Christ. You're an asshole.
Which is what all the guys were saying backstage to each other. But yeah, I mean, if you've never seen...
lower your guard.
Oh, yeah.
If you've never seen Willie Mac wrestle before, you're in for a treat. Him and Pentagon Jr. start this match and tear it down.
Yeah.
The man looks like nothing impressive and moves like a luchador.
Yeah. And it's super, super fun to watch. And he really offsets, his, him and Rick. Rick is the big, just jack dude. And, you'd expect him to be able to move just because he is as built as he is. And Mac just looks real plain. And then he's able to do all these crazy things. Yeah, there's nothing special. You just look at me like, he's just a dude. Like, there's nothing but then he fucking blows your mind.
He did the perfect, somersault senton over the top rope to out of the ring.
Yeah, oh my God. He's heavy, too.
And Killshot's got a really weird vibe about him. He's very slinky, very... reptilian.
Yes, yeah, very very methodical in his approach in the ring. The Fam, I guess is
that's what Matt Striker called them.
Yeah, they end up picking up the win with a brainbuster double stomp combo on Angelico, I believe.
Yeah, I just want to mention
not Angelico because he wasn't in the match.
Yeah,
or
Superfly.
I just want to mention real quick that I really appreciate Big Rick in Lucha Underground. He wasn't anything super special or standout-ish in WWE because it's full of big strong guys.
Yeah, there's so many people like him.
The fact that he is such a big strong guy, especially in the world of Lucha Underground, it's a really nice clash of styles whenever he gets in the ring with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he is a great power guy, and like you said, because there were so many other people with that style, he wasn't able to stand out.
Yeah.
And so having the smaller main roster to really use that against, he's able to show more of himself than he was in WWE.
But yeah, moving on from that, the Fan would pick up the win, and Pentagon Jr. would decide, you know what, I haven't broken enough arms today. My daily quota is 1. I'm at 0. So, Superfly, you're my victim.
Come on down.
I think that's the thought process that he had.
Yeah, was a game show.
And he sets up. He gets the arm trapped, and he starts pulling on the free arm.
Yeah, and then Sexy Star's like, I haven't kicked enough faces today.
My quota's at least 2, and I'm only at 1.
Yeah, so Pentagon Jr.,
come on down.
Yeah,
you're the next contestant on. You pissed me off.
Your face, bam. So she saves Superfly. So we're starting an interesting feud between Sexy Star and Pentagon Jr., which I'm really interested to see.
Maybe.
I hope it goes somewhere because I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be a fun feud. But let's move on to NXT.
Next.
We open up. Sami Zayn returns. letting us know that he's back from his trip to Abu Dhabi. He's finally got his head straight, and that he plans.
Which is good because you don't want your head crooked.
Yeah, because Kevin Owens knocked it crooked actually.
That's why they had to stop the match. But he says that now that I'm back, I've got my goals in mind. I'm going to get back my NXT championship, and I'm going to do that by kicking Kevin Owens' ass.
Yeah, kicking Kevin Owens' ass is the number one thing on his priority list.
Yeah. We had Rhino destroy a jobber really fast.
Didn't get his name.
The commentators didn't even know who his name was.
Pretty sure he didn't even get his name.
He's like, what's my name?
At least by the end of the match, he had forgotten his own name.
Yeah. So now they're giving him a whole new identity.
And he'll be back in 4 weeks.
But
probably to lose to Baron Corbin.
And then Rhino says that he came to NXT to make a statement, and that statement is being NXT champion. So whether you're Finn Balor, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, it doesn't matter. The end result is going to be the same because you're going to get ripped in half by him.
Gore.
See Rhino versus Kevin Owens. Excited for that.
We find out that Dana Brooke will be debuting in 2 weeks on NXT. We got a sneak peek at her during our NXT show over in San Jose.
Yeah, we did.
She's not quite the best in the ring, but she definitely has something. She had a much more impressive debut than Carmella.
Yeah.
Which is good.
We'll go into that more later, though.
Yes.
I'm just excited for another powerhouse diva. Not that she'll be a pure powerhouse. From the little vignettes, she looks pretty flippy and movie, but
yeah, she's very athletic.
Yeah, but she's not going to be Beth Phoenix.
No, but I just I'm excited for a really strong, muscly chick who can just muscle the other girls around.
Yeah.
It's a fun little niche that WWE sometimes has a hard time finding someone for.
Yeah. Speaking of divas, our next match would be Bayley taking on Emma. This all stemming from Emma slapping Bayley last week.
Yeah.
Emma trying to get the more rowdy side out of Bayley so she can take advantage of that and get herself to the title picture on her own.
And guess what, Emma? You done fucked up.
Yeah. Emma got way too cocky in this match. And Bayley was able to... Are you going to pick a fight with Emma?
Emma's picking a fight with Bayley, and that's a big no-no. Mess with Bayley, you mess with the Baylevers.
I Bayleave.
I'm trying to keep a straight face.
It's not working. You can do a high-flying move. Bayley and Emma, a lot of back and forth stuff. Emma's doing, like you were mentioning during main event, she's not doing her usual entrance. She's getting real lazy
here though, because this is pre-recorded.
She's starting.
She's still getting the arm
bubbles.
motions.
Just whatever. I don't look. I'm gonna do the thing because
I think it was Rich said it that he says that he's believing she's kind of mocking herself.
Yeah. She goes to do her skin the cat entrance, and she just kind of gives up.
The crowd. Well, I mean, it's the whole. The crowd gets into that entrance, and so rather than feeding into the crowd, she just slides under the bottom rope.
Yeah. This whole attitude really goes against her in the end.
Yeah.
Because it just fires Bayley up.
Yeah.
And she gets a real lax just lazy pin on Bayley.
Yeah, she guts her crotch in Bayley's face. And then she starts to do her little do. I'm gonna win. And Bayley's like, no, you're not. And she kicks her legs up, traps her arms, and pins her.
Sunset flip style.
Yeah.
Bayley picks up the win. So Emma, guess what? Your angry attitude ain't working.
Need a hug?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just
Bayley's gonna.
Yeah, you shouldn't have pissed off Bayley because.
Now who's gonna hug you?
Yeah.
No one.
Speaking of pissed off divas, Becky Lynch.
She's mad.
She's upset that she hasn't gotten a one-on-one title match.
Red hair don't care.
Everyone else has gotten a one-on-one title match, and she hasn't. And so she's not making friends. She's just making sure that she is next in line for an NXT Women's title shot. And
she talks about she's had Charlotte's good, but she's not the champion anymore. Bayley's had multiple opportunities to win the title. Even Alexa Bliss had a shot at the belt Where is Becky Lynch's turn?
Yeah, because this is her kingdom. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NXT.
Yep.
That was awesome. That's... I dig it.
Did you just turn into a Becky Lynch mark?
I was already... I turned from a fan to a mark. So,
yeah.
All for it.
Then...
We get Blake and Murphy taking on the Lucha Dragons.
Non-title match.
Non-title match. Lucha Dragons, maybe trying to edge their way into maybe another title shot.
This was a really simple match.
Yeah,
but it worked.
Yeah, there wasn't...
Seems to be a theme of the week is some of the things here. Simplicity really shines.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I've mentioned before, I'm a spot. Yeah. No, I'm a fan of any spot that, like, I haven't seen before.
He's a spot of any fan.
Yeah. But I'm a fan of any spot that, like, just I haven't seen before and looks really clever. So I really loved when, I think it was Callisto was getting whipped, and they opened the ropes up, so instead of going off, he just went through and went outside.
Yeah, it really works in Callisto's favor because he does have he will occasionally hit off the second rope.
Yeah.
And so, they opened up between the top and middle rope, and Callisto just went...
Yeah, and it's he's got great body control, so he's able to make that look super vicious when he hits the outside.
Yeah, you see a lot of low bridges, but not very many no bridges.
Yeah.
Blake and Murphy pick up the win with
Can't wait till we see a Nash bridges.
Blake and Murphy pick up the win with the running suplex frog splash combo.
If you know what Nash bridges is, write it in the comments below.
They hit the combo on Sin Cara. Murphy is able to hold on to Callisto, allow him to...
Yeah, well, basically...
Not allow him to break up the pin.
After he hits the running suplex, he just, like, rolls over.
Yeah,
slides over to where Callisto is.
Yeah, he immediately stops any attempt from Callisto. Blake and Murphy get the win.
Good on these guys. They're doing very well.
Yeah. So we have Devin talking to Sami, and he doesn't get much to say until Rhino comes in.
Yeah, because he's like, well, let me tell you, or she's like, what are your thoughts on, and Rhino comes up.
Yeah. And Rhino says, don't get any ideas, Sami.
Yeah.
Because the line to the NXT Championship starts behind me.
Yeah, so I think this is setting up for Rhino versus Sami Zayn.
Rhino versus anybody.
I'm just excited. I want to see Rhino wrestle a bunch of guys on NXT.
It's going to be great. And especially if he's going to be training the guys, you'll be able to see him work with them and then really create some really cool moments in the ring together. We have the final falling out of Jason Jordan and Ty Dillinger in a singles match. Nothing super special about the match.
This match a lot.
Yeah,
I was super into it.
Very stick to the basics because that's what these guys are. They've been around in NXT for a while.
Yep.
But they're not quite to that level yet of moving up in importance.
Right.
So hey, use what brought you to the dance. Rather than try and get really creative and go crazy and risk screwing up or risk it not getting over, do what you know and make what you have as crisp and as perfect as possible. And that's what these guys were doing.
Yeah.
Is these guys were really, really honing their craft in the form of a match in front of a live audience. And Jason Jordan comes off looking really strong. He's definitely a blue chipper and has a lot of potential for the future.
Yeah, I'm a fan of his exploder suplex finisher. He's able to hit that on varying degrees of people. We'll get into that when we talk about our trip to San Jose.
Yep.
It's a versatile finisher, and it works really well. Jason Jordan picking up the win over Ty Dillinger. Then we have our main event, the 2 out of 3 falls, Hideo Itami taking on Tyler Breeze. You can
2 out of 3 falls.
Yep. You can always expect a show between these two. Because they have great chemistry together, and when you have a stipulation like this, they're able to give a little bit more because it's not just one match. It's upwards of 3.
Yeah.
All combined into one.
It's not upwards of 3. Upwards would be like more than 3. It's 3 or less. It's 2 or
up
3
to
matches.
3.
You said upwards of. You were wrong.
You know what I'm talking about.
I didn't. I just thought
You
you
don't
were
know
wrong.
what a 2 out of 3 falls match
No, I
is?
just thought you were wrong. Like
2 out of 3 falls was 5 falls.
I just thought you were wrong.
2 out of 3. 2 plus 3 equals 5.
Yeah, that's how Smash works.
Upwards of 5.
So the best of 7 series.
Yeah.
The best of 7 series.
Upwards of 7 matches.
No.
But that's wrong still.
Yes.
All right, well, let's talk about the match. Hideo gets the first... Hideo gets the first fall from his running kick. A lot of really good back and forth action led.
Yeah, and this was like maybe 3 minutes into the match.
See, and this is the one thing that kind of bothers me about 2 out of 3 falls is when they have these quick falls. And I get, they've only got an hour in the show.
Yeah.
But these first 2 falls came so fast.
Well,
because there's a lot of really great action that starts it. And then after Hideo hits the running kick and gets the first fall, like maybe less than a minute later, we get the beauty shot out of nowhere and Breeze immediately ties it up.
Well, what I think worked in this situation was that the running kick to knock Breeze out was really sudden. And like... It was so sudden that, okay, Breeze had no idea what was coming, gets pinned, and then he's playing like he got seriously fucked up. And so Tommy's like, okay, what's going on? Do I go after him? And he's trying to go after him. The ref's like, no. And Tommy's like, oh, I don't speak English. I can still fight him, right? And the ref's like, no. He's like, I don't have any fucking idea what you're saying. The ref's like, stop
You
it.
are not Funaki.
And then Tyler Breeze just hits the beauty shot out of nowhere because he was baiting him in. And then again, another quick surprise, quick pin. So I think it worked really well in this situation.
Yeah, I like when at least the first fall does come sort of fast. It builds, 9 times out of 10 or even 99 times out of 100 in a big promotion, or any promotion really, a 2 out of 3 falls match is going to go to all 3 falls.
Yeah.
So honestly, what happens between the first 2 falls doesn't matter so much because generally one guy's going to get fall number 1, one guy's going to get fall number 2. So you're supposed to, it's the 3rd fall where you're supposed to be on the edge of your seat the whole time. But yeah, I think a lot of it comes down to, in the way they're telling the story in this match, especially because it looks like it's going to be the feud ender for these guys.
Yeah, I think it might be.
That these guys know each other really well by now. So it's basically, they're going to have to throw the big guns out ASAP if they want any chance of getting a 1-up on the other person.
Yeah, well, and then the 2 quick falls came back later because Atami went to that sequence again, went to the corner dropkick, Breeze moved out of the way. Mm-hmm. Tommy got caught up, Breeze turns it into the beauty shot, and then gets the final fall.
Yeah, and so, it was interesting seeing, Tommy kind of be outsmarted in a match. Especially with his experience in the ring. We're definitely seeing more build in the Tyler Breeze character.
Yeah.
They talked about it a lot in the match too, is that, he started, never wanting to be hit in the face, and he kind of got over that. And he's kind of molded himself into...
Corey says now I think he kind of likes it.
Yeah. and now he's really molded himself into a very... he plays dumb, but he's a very smart and calculated wrestler.
Yeah, in my opinion, a good heel is a smart heel.
Yeah.
So having something like that where, he recognizes this pattern of moves happening. Oh, all I have to do is move out of the way and then, stick and move.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. If I can get my shot in at the right spot, I get the win. And he did it. Yep. And it worked for me.
Yeah. So that was it for NXT. That's it for the midweek wrap up. We've got a good solid week happening.
Go
right
the
now,
fuck over there.
Yeah.
There's other videos for you to watch.
He's being real bossy right now. Got the SmackDown.
I want to point in front of your face too.
We got the SmackDown rundown coming up. We're gonna have Thomas's top 5.
I want to get through that shit.
And the indie news as well. If you want to go back and watch our Raw review or our WrestleMania review as well.
WrestleMania.
Or restart the midweek wrap up because that's cool too. And
like, favorite, subscribe.
Stuff.
Links. All the links. Click them all.
Yeah. See where they take you.
Yeah. Blind
Explore.
click.
Yeah.
Blind click. Let's go.
And click now.